The Vault, a mystery, thriller, suspense, and action film, directed by, and I'm going to give this my best shot, Jaume Balagueró. You guys let me know if that was correct down below. But he's a Spanish director who's most widely known for his horror films, such as the Record films. And this film stars Freddie Highmore, Astrid Burgess-Frisbee, Famke Janssen, and Liam Cunningham. So The Vault, also titled Way Down in some countries, except North America, follows Tom, played by Freddie Highmore, who's a genius engineering graduate who's recruited to breach the Bank of Spain's safe. The bank building is more than 100 years old with no building blueprints available and a security system that will set off an unknown trap if it goes off. Once Tom learns that a legendary lost treasure is going to be held at the bank's safe for just 10 days, he helps to devise a plan to pull off the perfect heist. I think the last heist movie that I actually watched and enjoyed was probably Baby Driver. And also Den of Thieves was pretty good too. Yeah, that one was pretty good. This really turned out to be a very fun heist film. And Freddie Highmore and Liam Cunningham had some great performances in this film. Especially Freddie Highmore. It's like every time I see him in anything now, I always see Norman Bates.
It's me. Norman. You're Norman, your friend.
Simply because he just murdered that fucking role. Pun intended. And I know he has a decent amount of range, but he still comes off as like the silent psycho to me. But I love this actor. And in The Vault, he kills this role in my opinion as well. Also, pun intended. But I would like to get into some fun facts regarding the film really quick before I actually get into the meat and potatoes of this review. So the vault in the film is really based on the vault located inside the Bank of Spain. And although not everything is factual related to the bank's safe, of course, the big trap that occurs in the film with the vault is very factual. I'm not going to spoil it, but you can Google the Bank of Spain and find out for yourself what happens if someone ever attempts to rob it, or just wait for the surprise once you see the film when it's released on March 26th. So there's that quick movie fact. I can add more of those in reviews if you guys actually like those. But anyway, back to the review. So I actually got a lot of familiar vibes from some of my favorite movies while watching this film. And it very much felt like a cross between two of my favorite movies, that being 21 and National Treasure. And it actually might seem like a strange combination of films to envision, possibly, but you'll see exactly what I'm talking about once you've seen the film. So I love movies where there's riddles, puzzles, and shit like that, where the characters have to bounce ideas off of each other to find a solution, and they are constantly met with obstacles, rather that be characters racing against time, being able to think on their feet, or being lucky enough to have some sort of random ass fact about something that just happens to be relevant in their current situation. Like some Bradley Cooper Limitless type shit without the drugs. I really love that. It's just a natural, suspenseful thrill ride to me. And I also really enjoyed the chemistry between the team of robbers in this film as well. Because to me, that's always one of the most important parts of these types of like heist movies. And you could basically argue that that should be the case for any film. Like there should always be good chemistry between the characters and the actors or whatever. But with heist movies, it's a bit different. Because although you have your main characters, each individual character in a heist film contributes to the movie itself in the same way they contribute to the heist. Now that's some deep shit I just said. But think about it and set it off. If you get rid of any of those characters in the crew, the film just wouldn't feel the same at all. Same for The Town, and for Christ's sakes, Reservoir Dogs. Hey, but that's legendary status, and this movie isn't on that level. But it was good though, and it was also nice to see Famke Janssen in this film as well. Like man, back in the day, she used to be bad as hell. I used to have a crush on her back in the faculty days, man. And Josh Hartnett, honestly, he should have just gone ahead and got some of those alien parasites up inside of him. But hey, I digress. So I'm giving The Vault, aka Way Down, an 8 out of 10. Some are going to disagree, and hey, that's cool, but this was simply just my kind of movie. Adventure, action, mystery, thrills, puzzles and shit. And my man Freddie alongside Liam had some great chemistry. Now I feel like I might be overselling this one because I really liked it, but my best way to recommend it is like I mentioned earlier. If you enjoyed 21 and National Treasure, My bet is that you're really going to enjoy this movie as well. But if I'm wrong, make sure you come back to leave a comment down below after the film is released on March 26th on VOD and a limited release in theaters. And also real quick before I go, I gotta thank you guys, of course, once again for helping me hit this 500 subscriber milestone.
Shazam!
Shit is really blowing up out here for me thanks to you guys, so I really appreciate that, and I'm gonna keep it pushing. Also, I'll be attending South by Southwest this week for the first time, so that's gonna be a big deal for me, and I'll be scoping out to try to find some hidden gems that I can discuss here on the channel in the future. So yeah, just keep an eye out for that. But once again, I want to thank you guys for watching and the support, and if you enjoyed the content, you know what to do. Thank you for watching.